Aloha everyone. Beloved Jay here, bringing you a read for all you lovers out there, twin flames, soulmates, sacred humans, divine counterparts, whatever label you want to slap on it. I'm here to talk about you and that person that you feel that you're on a spiritual journey with. I'm not talking about a toxic twin flame, a shadow twin flame, a toxic connection that you're obsessed with, or somebody that's obsessed with you. This isn't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that divine counterpart, that person that is helping you to spiritually grow, not just harming you, not hurting you. There's a lot of misinformation about twin flames out there, and I just felt like I need to say that because sometimes we can get fixated on like a shadow twin, somebody who's not treating us right and not and then like it's like we're abusing ourselves and like self-sabotaging ourselves and self-sabotaging because then we're not allowing that light twin, that person who's mirroring the light aspect of us in. So we can sometimes be stuck in that shadow twin energy where we feel like that person is it, we don't want anybody else, we don't want to, like all those things, even though that person's hurting you or not reciprocating the feelings, right? That's toxic, that's a lesson in itself, and you know, Spirit wants to talk about it in the cards today, and Spirit can talk about it in the cards today. There's a reason why it's getting brought up. So for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Sorry if the camera's shaking because I'm moving a lot. Anyways, don't forget to comment, like, share, hit that bell because that's how you'll help my channel grow, as well as receive the notifications that I have put out new stuff. I am working on some new content. Hopefully they'll come out soon. I have the ancestors are calling to me right now, so I have a lot of shamanic and ancestral vibes on the table, cards on the table. I like to switch it up a little bit. Haven't done the animal cards in a while as well, so I pulled those out. Really feeling into, you know, I think it's the time. There's we're about to have, you know, the celebration of Dia de Muerto. I always feel my ancestors extra hard around that time. Halloween's coming, all these fun little harvesty vibes. But at the same time, still connecting to the light, right? I always connect to the light. I always bring down the light before I do these reads. So once again, calling upon the Divine Creator, Holy Spirit, as always, to guide us on these readings. And yeah, for those of you who are returning, thank you, as always, for your love and support. I'm truly grateful. If I say he or she, I'm simply talking about energies of the cards. You could be dealing with whatever it is that you're dealing with. Those labels to me don't matter. Like those are just labels. Time is fluid, meaning it's not linear. It is multidimensional. So when this message reaches you is when it's meant for you, because it's when you're going through this specific situation. Don't worry about when it was posted. Energies can flip-flop, so I could be literally talking about you, but you could be resonating with the other side. Totally okay, interchange your energies as you will. Maybe you're resonating with both sides. That could just be letting you know that you and your twin are mirroring each other. And we're leaving anything out. There's a lot of retrograde planets right now, so if you're feeling stuck, it's temporary. It will pass. If things are resurfacing from your past, it is meant to reflect on and revisit. Doesn't mean that you have to restart it if you don't want to. You don't have to feed those energies if you are completely done with them. If you do want to entertain them, awesome, more power to you. So things can be resurfacing from your past. But let's get into the read. I'm going to go ahead and start with the bowl, the clearing of the space with the bowl. So if you have headphones in or you want to turn the volume down or skip ahead, go for it. Take a deep breath. Mother Mary has made herself known. She is present in the read, as well as Archangel Jeremiel and Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. So maybe those are angels that you resonate with. If you don't, then it's not your message. So I'm going to start off with an overall energy to see where we're at in this very moment, and then I'm going to get into the Celtic cross to get the information. Ooh, we've got passion. Passion. It says, when you are down, look up. Number 21, 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 is partnerships. 1 are new beginnings, manifestations. Maybe you're manifesting a partner. And 3 is the Holy Trinity. 3 is also about communication as well. 3s are that energy that really comes into your life to help you see where you're at and whether you want to stay where you're at or whether you want to move forward. It says, take time to appreciate and enjoy the sweetness of life. Light the fires of passion in your belly and in your heart. When you are down, you may have to look up for inspiration. You may have to look at your life in a new way and make some sacrifices to gain the treasures that are waiting for you. Ooh, on the other side, there are treasures waiting for you. And look who's on the deck. I just realized it. Literally, like, pretty much it was Mother Mary whispered in my ear, put that card up to the camera, and then as soon as I put it up, I saw who's in the center there. Isn't that Mother Mary right there? Didn't I say she was present? And I happened to be burning rose incense, which I know she loves roses. So it's like we called upon her and she was here. No, she's always with me, I feel so. But she's making herself present, very present in this read specifically. So there she is again. It says, remember that in the darkest night, oh wait, are you holding yourself back? Sing and chant and listen to the music of nature. Heal your negative feelings. Ooh, listen to the music of nature. That means spend more time in nature. Get outside. Heal your negative feelings. Remember that in the darkest night, we can see the most stars. Get outside at night too. Look at the stars. Bathe under the stars. The bright scarlet of the macaw burns brightly from a black landscape. Like her, you are always in a state of becoming, and at times it will feel as if your path is completely obscured. But fear not. Your journey is one of spirit, and the light of your heart's desires can always guide the way. Remember that you are very strong and have all you need to see your journey to its end. Even when your trail winds through a mysterious landscape, embrace the life of a wanderer, finding oceans of joy in the unknown path to the next horizon. Wow, the next horizon. Find a different kind of security, one that is deep within your heart, in a place of peace and well-being. It's like find your security in your heart and your peace in your well-being, not in something that's tangible like money, right? That's just what came to mind. It is the treasure of your hero's journey. I love this. Absolutely love this card. Thank you, Spirit, and thank you, Mother Mary, for being absolutely super present right now. All right. I want to use this one. Yeah. Like I'm asking permission. This is the one I want to use. This is the one they're drawing me to. I'm loving this deck. Just like absolutely loving this deck. I'll put all the descriptions, or not the descriptions, the name of the decks at the bottom in the description for those of you who are interested in what decks passions. You're about to embark on a very passionate journey. So let's get some more on that journey. We're gonna get into the Celtic Cross. I'm gonna get all the cards out first, and then we'll kind of break it down, and then I'll finish with some other oracle cards. You know how we do. So here we go, starting this journey. I'm definitely feeling the vibes. Spirit was ready to get some messages out, so let's see what it's all about. All right. Here we go. What is in the present moment? Queen of Cups. What is coming to cross you? The fucking Six of Cups. Okay, this could be a couple things. Let's keep going. In the past was the Seven of Pentacles. In the near future, within the next couple days or weeks, is the... Oh, I'm sorry, this was the Six of Pentacles, 2, 4, 6. In the past was the Six of Pentacles, which is this, it being in the past, I feel like, I'm already starting to see this as a past situation here that was unrequited. And there's going to be some kind of confrontation in the future within the next few days or weeks of a past either friend, a past lover, a past job, or, you know, it could be literally a past boss calling you up. Something in which in the past you felt like it was not balanced. It was not reciprocated, right? The time that you were giving, like you were giving a lot to this situation and you weren't receiving the same in return. Whatever the situation is. I definitely feel like it's a love situation just because the Queen of Cups is what popped up in the present, and what's crossing you is the Six of Cups, which is the past. It's either past life love or past lover, ex-lover, or ex-friend. It could be a friend. But let's keep going. So within the next few days or weeks, and with the Passion card coming out, I mean, come on, guys. Well, all right. I can see that there's going to be some, I'm just hearing confrontation. It doesn't necessarily need to be bad. We'll dig into it a little bit deeper, but there's going to be some kind of confrontation that is going to come up between you and whoever it is that you're thinking about when you're watching this read, okay? There's going to be a need for you to stand your ground. Stand up for yourself. Stand your ground, you know. Let's keep going. This is your goals and what you would like to see in your outcome. Page of Rods. You want to see new opportunities, new ideas, new adventures. The Star. This is your below, which is, I think, with the Star being in your below, this is relating to your present moment. You're doing some really deep healing of your own self, I feel like. And I'm talking to you, this could be for your person as well. But there's some deep healing happening right now, some inner healing, like falling in love with yourself. Maybe even re-falling in love with this past connection, you know, for those of you who are dealing with somebody who was unrequited, that person could be literally falling in love with you either all over again or for the first time. You know, like if it was unrequited in the past, this person is like falling in love with you for the first time. They're recognizing their true feelings. Others of you, this is you falling in love with yourself, you know, healing your own self-love. And then advice is the Fool. If there's a need to take a risk here, outside influences is this fucking Five of Pentacles, these abandonment issues. Man, this keeps popping up. It's like this, and you know, the outside influence could be just like society. It could be family members. It could be people telling them that, oh, that's a lost cause, you know, you need to let that shit go or whatever. It could be literally their own inner fear being like, oh, you know, you should just leave them be. They're long gone. They're not gonna want you or whatever, right? That's just what I keep hearing. So then we got your hopes and dreams. I'm gonna need to pull another one on that. I mean, it did come out in the reverse, but okay. So your hopes and fears. Okay, so that's a little bit better for me. Okay, cool. Okay. So let's start from the top. This is the present moment. This is where you're at right now. This is where you're at in the connection. Somebody's realizing either love of self or love of the other person. I feel like this could mainly be, you know, someone here, whoever was giving in the past, and the other person was taking, right? Somebody was giving this Queen of Cups. Very empathic, very nurturing, very loving, very kind, very generous with her time, with her energy, with her emotions, right? And can be a little sensitive too, you know? Could be a little sensitive and really deep, watery emotions, right? Somebody was deep in love and had these deep feelings, and somebody else did not. Now, the person who had the deep feelings, that was feeling rejected by the other person, is learning how to love themselves. And this is what's happening right now. So I feel like mostly, for most of you out there, this is you. You are like rekindling this new love for self. Whereas others, I feel like this is your person. I mean, and it could be both situations, right? You're falling in love with yourself, where your person is falling in love with you, right? They're having this like this realization where I can't stop thinking about this past person. I'm realizing they're either a past life relationship. I've known them before. They're a soulmate. I love this person. I miss this person. I'm nostalgic over them. I can't stop thinking about them. Like, holy shit. And this person is also realizing that they did not give to this connection in the past. And I feel like that's kind of what's running through their mind right now, is that they're kind of going over the relationship of the past and revisiting it, because we're in Mercury retrograde. We have Venus retrograde, I think. There's so many fucking planets retrograde, I can't even name them right now. But this person, it's like this recognition of, oh shit, I'm revisiting the past with this person, and I see now that I didn't give to this connection the way that they did. And damn, now they're feeling, it's like they feel like shit about it. You know, they're judging themselves for it. And it's challenging you because you had to walk away from a connection from somebody that you deeply loved. And I feel like that's what the challenge is, because it's like, man, like I really deeply love this person, but I had to walk away and I have to choose myself, right? That's where that self-love is coming in. So I'm torn because I love this person and I know that I need to walk away. I know that I need to choose myself, but I really love this person. So I feel like that's why this past relationship, this past life person, this past ex-lover or ex-friend is a challenge for you at the moment right now, but you are choosing to love yourself. So past unrequited love, we've got, what you want is this new opportunity, a new path, a new adventure, a new person, a new It's like you want something new to happen here. You're like, anything fucking new. Just bring me something new. New energy, new cycles, new ideas, new opportunities, new people, new love, whatever it is, fill in the blank. You want something new. You are walking away from the past and you are going towards your future. And this card is showing me that you will be successful. You might not be there yet. You might still be in some murky waters, right? You might still be working through some smoke and mirrors. You might still be working through some darker moments right now. But this is just a phase. It's just a revisiting of this murky water, of this darkness, of this whatever it is that this shadow energy that may be showing up for you in this Mercury retrograde. It's coming up so that you can look at it, so that you can heal it. Okay, this is you overcoming those obstacles. This is you finding hope in the darkness, seeing that spark of light, even if you may be like feeling like you don't know where you're going, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how you're going to get there, you feel alone, you don't feel supported, you don't feel loved. This is like, heal all of those negative feelings and thoughts and emotions by realizing that you are the star. You are the light. You have that spark of light within you somewhere. All you have to do is search within your own heart and soul to find it. And you are, and that's what's beautiful about this this spread. So the Seven of Rods in the future. Tell me more about the Seven of Rods in the future. What coming at me? What? That's how I would be. Alright, yo. So there is some truths, some epiphanies, something that you have been waiting on for quite some time, that is in relation to either communication, about a truth, about some kind of fucking aha moment, this epiphany, which could be from this past person that is like, aha. And I'm not trying to create a fantasy right now. I am literally saying what is fucking in the cards, what is showing up. I am not trying to get anyone who doesn't want a past person to be like, oh, they are miraculous. I mean, it's possible. Anything is fucking possible, but you have to be really real with yourself and recognize whether you're fucking kidding yourself or not in that kind of situation. This is only for those situations that there was no kind of form of abuse, no mental abuse, no physical abuse, no emotional abuse, right? Like, this is something that was just maybe like missed opportunity. Divine timing was not working for you guys. It was not your time. But this is about some kind of truth, some kind of epiphany, that something that you literally have been waiting on. I don't know what that is. You will know what that is. But a truth that you have been waiting on, communication about a truth that you've been waiting on, is coming. It's coming. And so Spirit is saying, get ready. Because you might have to defend yourself. You might have to defend your territory, your ground, what you've built, what you've created. You might have to defend your value, your worth. Holy shit. Spirit is saying, don't back down from this. You know, even if it's something that you're like fucking dreading, you know, like your heart and soul is like, oh, but right? You get like, oh, I want to to say my truth. I want to speak my truth, but I can't because the frog in my throat. Okay, well, speak it anyways. Fucking write it down. Do what you got to do. Get it out. If you can't do it face to face with the person, write it down. Put a picture of the person in front of you. Say what you got to say. Do what you got to do. Get it out somehow. I feel like that's a way of preparing yourself for this, okay? The Fool in the advice. Spirit is telling you to take a risk. I just keep hearing, stop looking back. There's no more looking back. So whatever happened in the past with this unrequited situation, whether this person's coming back in or not, you cannot allow this past situation of unrequited love keep you from jumping full feet in to a new love, a new opportunity, a new way of life. You know, like, don't let this past situation hinder you from moving forward and taking a leap of faith forward, risking this, you know, this is all about moving forward. All about moving forward. Take the leap, take the jump, take the step. If it needs to be a baby step, take it. Outside influences. There is a conditioning, a belief of lack. This is the thing this is what is blocking this connection. This is what's blocking you. It's like there's fear of abandonment in the connection. Neither of you guys want to. It's like I think I've talked about this before. Like, there's a fear of abandonment on both sides. So then there's like this stuck energy because neither of you wants to make a move, because neither of you wants to be rejected, because neither of you wants to feel abandoned, left out in the cold. But then it's like you do it to each other. You guys leave each other out in the cold all the time, but then you guys don't. It's like you don't want to experience it. Your other person doesn't want to experience, but then you do it to each other anyways. I don't know. That's some fuck shit right there. The outside influence is this lack mentality that needs to get left behind. That is part of the old paradigm. It is part of the old system, and it's a fucking lie. It's a lie. We are abundant beings. We can have the abundance that we dream of is available to us, but we have to let go of the lack mentality. And for some of you, you're gonna have to take a leap of faith in order to do that. As we saw for the fears and the hopes and the fears. Okay, so the hope, let's start with the good stuff, yeah? So the hope is this hope of a solid foundation, this hope of something that's solid, something that's, I hear longevity, solid, a foundation that can like stand the test of time. Okay, this is your hope, is to have some form of commitment, whether it be a conventional commitment or an unconventional commitment. It doesn't fucking matter. You just want some kind of security. Okay, that's your hope. Your fear is that you will be betrayed, you will be lied to, you will be cheated on. The biggest fear is that you're going to get cheated on, that you will be betrayed, that you're going to be lied to. If this person in the past is the unrequited love and they stole your heart, right? You were in love, they were not. I'm telling you, this person is having the epiphany, the aha moment that they are in love with you. And so let's say this person does come back in and expresses this to you. You're going to have a hard time believing them. You're going to have a hard time believing that they're coming in with commitment, with faithfulness, with loyalty, with a solid foundation. You're going to have a hard time believing that, because especially if you experience this with this person in the past, even if you experience this with someone else in the past and a new person comes in, you're still going to have a hard time believing this person isn't going to lie to you, isn't going to cheat on you, because it's happened to you in the past. And that's what Spirit is saying. You need to close that cycle out. You need to take a risk You need to take a leap of faith and heal that past bullshit, because it's all a lie, right? If this person did this to you in the past and that person's gone and you're not rekindling with that person, that's because that person was not meant to be in your life. Now, if they're coming back in and they are clearly evolved, or at least growing in some form or way, not coming back in with the same bullshit energies, if you actually see and feel this person has fucking changed, because I do believe people are capable of changing. I'm one of those people. I've seen it firsthand because I've done it firsthand. So I know people can change. Don't get mad at me. If you don't want a past person, you don't have to have a past person. You get a new person, okay? So the point is don't let your past experience with whoever ruin your future experience with whoever, okay? Hopes and fears. Your biggest fear is getting lied to and cheated on, and your heart stolen again, okay? This is what I feel like happened in the past. Another unrequited love situation. That's your biggest fear. Don't think about your biggest fear. Think about what you want, which is loyalty, commitment, solid foundations, long-term, longevity. And that's what you will receive. In the outcome, we've got the Queen of Swords. There's some kind of clarity, some kind of communication, some kind of clarity. You will see the truth. Here's that fucking Knight of Cups again. He be showing up like, and then we have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So why do I feel like this is your past person? And you cut that motherfucker out. Whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. They're both here. You could be whatever. The point is that these are two people that are similar in mind. They're on the same page mentally. Okay? You guys could have cut each other out, but now it's time for communication. There's a communication about to happen. With the Knight of Cups coming out, this could be a younger person, or just younger in energy, just younger in emotional experience. You know, like if you were in a unrequited love situation and you were the Queen of Cups and this person is the Knight of Cups, just emotionally evolved, right? This person's going to seem like more, and I don't want to say immature, but just not as evolved. He does like not as experienced in the emotions as you as a Queen of Cups is, okay? Like you're a little bit more ahead of the game on that department. But this person is like finally recognizing those fucking feelings and emotions, where in the past, I feel like this person didn't feel it. You were just in an unrequited situation and something new is coming. Somebody who actually is ready to bring loyalty. This, you know, the King or the Knight of Cups is emotional, is romantic, is loving, is charming. They are loyal. They are committed. Now, it could be short term, you know, because the Knights tend to come in and out, but it doesn't mean that this person doesn't love you unconditionally, okay? I just feel like they've never communicated it before, but they're about to come and communicate this to you. Now, I don't know if you have them blocked. I kind of feel like you do. You can't receive communication if you're blocking somebody. So if you want communication, then open up that line of communication. If you don't want it, then don't open it. Right? All right. So we're going to call upon the ancestors and use the Ancestral Tarot to just get any more info on... I want to just know more about the outcome, because we obviously see that you guys have a past that was unrequited, a past that was, you know, maybe even somebody got left out in the cold. Let's see. The Hierophant. This card has been like dominantly coming out in my personal spreads like the past couple weeks. The Hierophant, it's like a spiritual teacher. It's a spiritual lesson. It's an evolution. It's letting go of some kind of belief system and adopting a new one. There's a need for healing here. There's a pause right now because there's deep healing happening. Some of you could have had a baby together, or I'm sorry, but maybe a miscarriage or an abortion with this person in the past. I'm just picking this up. Maybe you're pregnant now with this person's child. This could be a future baby, a spirit baby even. You know, it doesn't have to physically manifest. It could just be a spirit baby. But I don't know why I feel like this one is really highlighting a loss of a child. And I'm sorry, my condolences, my love and healing, and I'm empathizing with you right now, like on such a deep level. And just know that you may not see it now, but it's a blessing in disguise. It's a gift in disguise. This one's a tough lesson, so I don't want to focus too much on it because it just kind of hurts. So just know that energy came in to teach you something, and try and find the lesson in it, and try and see the blessing in it and the love in it, and that spirit baby will always be with you, whether it comes back in physical form or not, okay? But I definitely see some of you out there are doing a deep healing from that. And so there's definitely a separation. I mean, it came up in the last spread too. But the Hierophant, it's like, look at that, the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck again. This is someone who is like, I really feel like ready to communicate. Someone here is ready to communicate, and it's because they've had this epiphany, they've had this aha moment. Their belief systems are changing. There's something about the conditions. They're like, spirit is working with this person to awaken them to, it's almost like this person is going on a spiritual journey for the first time. Whereas maybe you even were the person that kind of, was the catalyst for this person to go on a spiritual journey. Okay, so what else do you want to tell us about the connection? This past life love, this ex love, this. Ooh, okay. Okay. Someone could be having sleepless nights, but there's a judgment here. There's an awakening here. Once again, somebody is awakening to the fact that they could have had a happily ever after with you. This is somebody who is literally seeing the longevity in you. This person can't stop thinking about you and this happily ever after that they could have had with you, this emotional fulfillment. They realize that you, oh my gosh, my camera just went super wacko. It froze. It's frozen. Oh my gosh, but it's still recording. This is so weird.